Well, it's been pretty slow today, but like honestly, to Jewel, one day we made about almost 4 grand, so that was like 60 people.
I started vaping when I probably like 15 going on 16. I know I didn't have my driver's license because my friend who was 16 at the time drove me to a vape shop to buy my first vape. You know, I wanted to be one of those like cool kids that vaped. It got to a point where I would like bring it into school and like hit it in the bathroom or like hit it in class like through my sleeve. From that, just like a little hobby turned into a dependency. Going to Philmont, I was pretty dead set on quitting my Juul, but I brought it anyways. I woke up from a nap like midday and I was so disoriented because I was so oxygen deprived. I could barely breathe, I could barely hold myself up. The only way for me to be able to get to a hospital in enough time to like treat my disease essentially was to be care flighted. Meeting my pulmonologist, he said like that just based off of like my chest x-ray, he would have assumed that I was in a medically induced coma. Like my mom came to visit me in the hospital, like she flew from Dallas to Albuquerque. Like if I was like in that state and she like walked in to like the ICU, saw me like barely alive, like intubated, like I don't know. It was just how selfish of me to like put myself in that kind of situation. I think, you know, what I've been through is a big deterrent for other people. Just because like when you read it in the media, it like almost doesn't seem real.
Breaking news in America's vaping crisis.
Lung disease linked to vaping.
CEO of Juul announced that he is stepping down.
You know, like it's only 500 people that got sick, only 23 people have died based on like the thousands and thousands of people that, you know, vape nicotine on it.
They help with withdrawals. Yeah, because it like gives you like something to do with your nose.
Just like the fact that me, like a young, healthy, physically fit person,
Like everyone's figuring out how to do like
was one to like contract this disease. I think that's like kind of scared a lot of people into either cutting back a lot or quitting altogether.
How are you feeling it today?
Huh?
How are you feeling it today?
No, just like I feel guilty. Last night I maybe hit it like 3 times.
I was always like, oh no,
That's
like
good. Yeah.
I'm healthy, like I eat well, I work out,
Thank you, sir.
I can't be impacted by vaping. And then like I witnessed what happened to Abby, and it kind of made it more real that vaping does have negative side effects and like you can't just escape those.
My lung capacity is still not up to par by any means. I know I'm still being affected by it now.
The giant blanket, like, just a blanket from Move.
You know, 3.5, 4 months later, thankfully, like obviously like I'm feeling much better. There's still a physical toll, but I don't know how I'm gonna improve like throughout these next few months. It's just like a big unknown. It's just like a huge question mark.